Tried fashion. I quit. Tried gymnastics. I quit. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things I want to do, and I don't have enough time to do it. And it annoys me because I never fully progress or develop in these areas like I want to. So I never feel fulfilled when I do those things. So I started to think to myself, how can I solve this issue? What can I do to get rid of this lack of fulfillment within myself? And ladies and gentlemen, I found it. I've cracked the code. It's becoming a Renaissance man. Now, for those of you that are wondering what a Renaissance man is, it's a polymath. If you're wondering what a polymath is, there's going to be a definition somewhere on the screen, but it's essentially someone that's good and very knowledgeable in a lot of different areas. And I just think it's such a cool thing to be a polymath. A good example is Leonardo da Vinci. He was an engineer, an artist, an entrepreneur. Another example is Elon Musk. Whatever he's doing, he's still a polymath. He's an engineer and he's all these other things as well, whatever he does. But the point is, being a polymath is being good in a lot of different things. And a lot of the time they're related, but they don't always have to be. And I want to do the same for my hobbies. I want to be good at my hobbies. I don't want to just have hobbies for the sake of having hobbies. I'm sorry, but that doesn't make me happy. I want to be good at what I enjoy. And this is the way to do it. So, if you want to be a polymath just like me, join this journey on with me and let me tell you how to do it. Because although we have different ideas, different interests, the foundation and the framework to becoming a Renaissance man or woman is the exact same. It is the exact same. So let me give you the foundation on how to become a Renaissance man slash woman. All right, guys. I get it. Let me tell you how to be a polymath. Let me give you the secret sauce. Because, listen, although what I might do and what you might want to do is different, the foundation and the framework is the exact same. The way we can achieve it is the exact same. And I'm telling you, this is the good stuff. Like, I'm putting you on the good. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. So, 3 steps. That's what we need. I'm going to give you 3 steps, and you just follow these 3 steps, and you will be successful. Hopefully, you'll be successful in improving in a lot of things like we've been talking about. Step one, you have to be interested. You have to be interested. Okay. This I cannot stress this more than possibly. Like, listen, you need to be passionate about what you choose to have as a hobby. Don't pick something up just because it's cool, just because it's useful. Listen, I've seen on YouTube, TikTok, pick these hobbies up because they look aesthetic, because they look cool. No. That is not good, bro. Pick something that you are genuinely interested in and genuinely want to do because, listen, hobbies get difficult. The deeper you get into a hobby, the harder it becomes. The more rewarding it is, but the harder it becomes. And so it needs to be something that you actually care about because if you don't, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate your life if you're doing stuff you don't enjoy. You're gonna hate your life. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's just how it is. So that is the first step. Moving on to number. Okay. Now we're moving on to step point five, 1.5, guys. Just because I say 1.5 doesn't mean it's not important. This is just as important, but it just like latches onto point one. Now, point one was follow your interests. Now, point 1.5 is categorize your interests. This is probably the most important thing you could do because you don't want to be repeating yourself. And to be a polymath, you have to grow in different areas, like we talked about. So, let me tell you the 4 sectors that I have: physical, mental, artistic, and social. Okay. Let me tell you. Listen, it's very simple, very easy to follow. Physical. Health is wealth. You're working on your body. Do stuff that helps your body, guys. Sports, football, volleyball, basketball, running, gym is a physical. Just working out your body. Very self-explanatory, really. Number 2, artistic. Create something. I think this is something that not enough people are doing. Like, this world teaches us to be robots and to just be these industry plants. And we need to get out of that. So create stuff and use this chance to express yourself. For example, playing an instrument, making music, doing fashion, writing. There's so many ways you can create crocheting. Like, there's so many ways you can create stuff and be artistic. It's amazing. Painting, drawing. There's so many ways, guys. These are just a few hobbies that you can pick. You know what? Try and see if it works. Just keep trying. Number three, mental. This is where you train your mind. This one is it's a tough one, but it's also very important. You got to train your mind and really improve your mental strength. And so I like to not relate this one to schoolwork. Try and make it its own thing. So, for example, reading, coding, chess. These are all things that train the mind, and that's the whole point of the mental category. You're training your mind. There's so many things out there that you can think of. If it requires you to use your mind, it's a mental hobby. Simple as. And the last one is social. Having all these hobbies is nice and all, but when you're chasing these things, sometimes you can neglect the most important thing. That's socializing. Us humans, we're companion animals, bro. We need people. We need to interact. We need to have these connections. So having a social hobby is always good. I think the easiest way that I can think of a social hobby is just something that you can talk about with people, do with people, whether it's watching shows as a hobby, playing games as a hobby and reviewing them. Um, it's a very important thing to be social and have a social hobby. I will say though, social does can blend into another thing. For example, if you join a football club, that's a social and your physical joined together. So it can be its own thing or it can join with another. But these are the four sectors. These are the four sectors you need to be a polymath, guys. I'm telling you, choose one from each of these sectors, or yeah, and before you know it, you'll be a new person. You'll be transformed. Well, I hope so, at least. Anyways, sorry for that brief intermission. Let's move on to number two. Step number two. Oh, you got to go deep. You can't go wide. Listen, I don't think this is the most important thing. You have to go deep into these interests to actually improve. You can't you can't touch surface level and expect to be good at it or to feel fulfilled from it because you won't really gain anything. You're just touching the tip of the iceberg. And that's why this relates to number one about making sure you're interested in it. Because you have to go deep. You have to go real deep, real deep. And if you don't like it, you're not going to enjoy it. So it's best to pick two to three things, not too much because it's things that you're going to be doing. And if it's a lot, it's going to be hard for you to manage. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be hard for you to go deep if there's a lot of things to go deep in. You know what I mean? So don't pick too many things, just a small amount of things. And finally, step three. Step three, you got to make time for these things. Listen, whether it's 30 minutes a day or 1 hour a day, you have to make time for them to improve. I can't say I want to be good at something and do it for 5 minutes and expect to see change. I've got to put in the hours, the minutes, however long. And I get that some people have work and work 9 to 5s or even work even longer or have school and university and all of these things. That's cool. You can still build a schedule around these things. Because let me tell you now, those 2 hours you spend scrolling on TikTok, you could very much be doing something else, something that brings a lot more joy to you or gratification. But then again, if you want to scroll through TikTok, there's no issues with that. I do the same too. But you have to actually invest time into these things if you want to see change, improvement, and growth. Now you're wondering what mine are. I know you're there thinking, Goni, what are yours? What are yours, Ngoni? Listen, guys, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh, the best part about it is you're gonna see mine and you're gonna see a lot because this channel that I have, I'm gonna be documenting my journey as a polymath, the things I'm doing. You're gonna see on the channel. So I do hope you enjoy the content coming out. But without further ado, let's move on to the first thing, my physical sector. Okay, talking about my physical skills and what I'm going to be doing. It's very simple. It's going to be football and it's going to be calisthenics. Calisthenics is something new that I've just started, so I'll be documenting my progress on the channel, talking about diets, plans, challenges, and football. I've always been doing football, but just improving in football. And those are my two physical activities I'm going to be doing. Down below in the comments, I will put other physical activities that you can do, but these are just my favorites. So yeah, on to the next. Transition. Listen, I need to work on my transitions. I apologize. But listen, it'll get better with time, bro. It'll get better with time. Okay, moving on to my artistic hobbies now. You're probably thinking, what am I going to do? How will I express myself? Well, there are two ways. Number one, piano. I'm going to start learning piano. I've never been good at it, never tried it before. But here we are now. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So you can expect some content on that at some point in my life. And the second thing I'm going to be doing is content creation. That's my second artistic hobby, guys. You guys will be my artistic hobby. Heavy pause. But yeah, just content creation as a whole and editing videos and making videos. That's going to be my other hobby and something I'm going to be investing a lot of time into. And hopefully, in the future going forward, I'm going to be producing a lot of videos for you guys to watch, for myself to watch. And yeah, it's just something I really enjoy and I'm really interested in at the current moment. So we're just gonna see how that goes. Right, moving on to my mental hobbies. Ciao. Hella zesty, bro. Okay, now we're talking about my mental hobbies, guys. This is challenging my mind, learning stuff with my mind. I currently have three main hobbies in this one. I know I said try pick like one, two for each category, but I've got a lot on my plate, so let me just get through them. So the first one is coding. This is my code, whatever. Listen, I want to learn coding just for university and all that stuff, just to help myself really. So coding, Excel, SQL, Power BI, those type of things is skills work, I guess. That's one of my mental hobbies at the current moment. My second hobby is reading. Oh, reading. I love reading. I read a lot. It's something I enjoy doing. So currently I'm reading this book called Eldest. It's part of the Inheritance Cycle. Really good book. I'd recommend it. And the Bible. Guys, this isn't just a hobby. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. So on this channel, you can expect to see Bible study videos, book reviews as well, and just stuff that I learned from the Bible and just knowledge that I want to share with you guys as well. So I hope you like that. And like I said, if there's anything that you want to recommend for me to read and give my thoughts on, just let me know and I'll definitely be down to do that. The last thing is learning a new language. I want to learn Spanish, so yeah, I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm going to try have some Spanish content. I would say Spanish, but like some Spanish themed videos on the channel soon, eventually. But those are my mental hobbies, challenging my mind, getting my mind to learn things. And that's it, really. On to the credits. Basically, I just realized I don't have credits at the current moment. So this is just me closing off the videos. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I hope that you've learned something from this. And in the comment below, I'll just like write a summarized version, just in case you want to read it through. What I will say is I don't really have any social hobbies. That's because my social hobbies are like intertwined with all my main hobbies. I kind of do them with a couple people and all that stuff. So my social hobbies are intertwined with my other hobbies. That's why I didn't have a social category. But I do hope that you guys like the video and a new video will be out soon. I'm going to be more consistent. I'm telling you now, just keep your eyes peeled. Take care. Thank you for watching.